Hey, what's happening? So, have your past results, has that been affecting how you continue to build and grow your online business or just your life? So, I'm Colin Yearwood from colinyearwood.com, and I was just listening to a vlog from Cliff Ravenscraft, which I will definitely link to in the description of this video. And Cliff was talking about how your past success can be hindering your progress, hindering you moving forward. But when I look at it, is both, I would say, more results, right? I want to talk about results because that's what hit me when I was going through the video and listening to the video, is how my past results has affected me. And I'll share my story a little bit about that and see if you can relate to it, because I think you can. If you're building an online business and been having some challenges and it hasn't been working out the way that you want it to. So a lot of times when people think about, when you talk about your results, people think about negative results, right? If you haven't been getting results a lot, that definitely affects how a lot of people grow and move forward. But we'll talk about it in a second. But in my case, what made me reflect on this is I've been fortunate to have had results online, and it hasn't been consistent flow of results, right, until recently. But when I first started out online 11 years ago, I was able to have success. I was able to sell a lot of stuff, make some money, and do so regularly. And I think because of that, getting those results, doing what I was doing, I looked at myself in a higher stature, right? I thought of myself as, I'm not a beginner. I didn't need to learn the basics and the foundations. I just need to keep doing what I was doing to make money. But what I was actually doing is making money online. I wasn't building a business online. I was doing tasks and doing things that required required my direct impact. Actually, my direct impact resulted in the income I generated, right? So there was really no automation. There was really no leverage. If I didn't show up, I didn't make money. And I've done several things online. I think in another video, I'll detail all the things I've done online over the last. So 11 years since doing a traditional internet marketing and online business. I've been selling online since 1998 was when I first sold my first item online. But I was just exchanging my time for money. So over the last couple of years, over the last 4 years, this video is being recorded in 2018. In about 2013, 2014, I started to really think about how can I build a business and create some leverage and have create an online business that allow me to generate the kind of income I desire, help people how I want to help them, and help them grow in their business and their lives and do what I want to do. But also it doesn't require me to be there consistently all the time, right? So to do that, there are some basic things I realized I wasn't doing. And because of my previous results, I looked at myself a little bit more of like an expert, right? And some people looked at me that way. And because of that, because of those results, I didn't want to go back to the basics. I didn't want to start over from scratch. I didn't want to, learn the foundational stuff again, because I've already made money. I've already done this. I've already had some success. I've already, people have known me. I've created this, all that kind of stuff I was thinking. So that definitely hindered me from moving forward. I realized that about a year ago. When I got a coach and got into a coaching relationship, I realized how I looked at myself through my past results was stopping me from going forward, because I looked at myself, well, you're an expert. And everyone in the marketplace thinks you're an expert, which wasn't the case. I know what I know, but I wasn't doing it right. So I needed to humble myself and revert back to the basic stuff. And because of how I saw myself, and because it could be pride, I'll be honest, it could be pride, it could be ego. Actually, no, correction. It is pride, it is ego. Why I didn't want to revert back to the basics, right? Because that's what I thought, well, I'm beyond the basics. So that's an example of how my previous results, having some success online, how that has affected me from moving forward. So in your case, think about it. Have your results, you may have had positive results, but you're not getting them right now because you're doing something different. You're going into a different space. You're evolving into a different type of online business. Or you may not have had any results. And a lot of times you may be looking at those because you didn't have results. It is hindering your confidence from moving forward, and it's hindering how you look at yourself. And sometimes, a lot of times, we wonder about how our family and our friends look at us, because they see we're pursuing this and we're not getting the kind of results that we truly desire. But don't let those results dictate your future, right? The cool thing about it, as Cliff said in his video, in order to have success, he has a quote there. I don't know the exact quote, but the video is linked in the description. As Cliff said in his video, in order to have success, you have to have some failures. And it's how you look at the failures and how you handle the failures will determine if you will have more success or any success at all. You know, if you're hung up and tied up on, and you're caught up in the mentality and, you know, of dwelling on, I failed at this and I suck, and you're beating yourself up, nothing new is going to happen. You're not going to move forward. So you have to figure out a way how to move forward, right? You got to figure out, what can I learn from these challenges, these failures, that will allow me to move forward and get the kind of success that I know I can have or I have had. You know, for me, it's taken me, sorry, the video is shaking because I'm holding it with my hand. I just listened to the video, just listened to Cliff's vlog, and thought I'll do this video for you guys. For me, it was getting into a coaching relationship, going to a few masterminds with, and actually it was first finding a mentor. I actually found a mentor found me, and I was fortunate to connect with this guy, right? And he gave me some guidance, and continued to give me some guidance that opened my eyes to the possibilities, that opened my eyes to what the skills I've developed can do, what the failures I've had, okay, calm down, how I can use the failures that I've had to leverage that to have more success. That's the first thing I learned from my mentor. And then from there, I was able to get involved in a couple mastermind groups and get one-on-one coaching. That's something that helped me tremendously create a plan and start to evolve into what kind of business that I wanted to build. The other thing that has helped me a lot is just connecting with the right people online. One of those people is Cliff Ravenscraft. His information is in the content. Another one is my friend, I could say my best friend actually, Leslie Samuels. I'll drop the link to his site there, Become a Blogger, in the comments. Connecting with those guys and, you know, following those guys and watching the content that they put out, and not only watching and consuming the content, but being very deliberate to start taking action on the content, taking action on the resources that they're putting out there. You know, for Cliff, I actually launched a new program earlier this year. It's called From Employee to Entrepreneur. In the first format was a 6-week workshop. I launched that after listening to one of Cliff's podcasts. I'll drop that podcast episode in there, and it was a huge success. And I mean, actually, that's going to become, it is one of the cornerstone products that I'll be developing out more. The next round of that workshop will be coming up in the fall, I think. But it's finding the right people to connect with and their content, and not only just consuming the content, is being intentional about using that content in a way to help you get results and develop the kind of business you're looking to develop. You know, that's a few things you can do to get past that being caught up in the lack of success, or being caught up on reflecting on, I've had success before, but I'm not successful in the space that I'm going into now, and those challenges. I just want to drop in and just share this video right after listening to Cliff's vlog. Hopefully you can relate to this message. If you can, if you feel connected to it, if you have any questions about it, drop a comment down below. Let me know your story. Let me know if you've had an experience of your past successes or lack of success. How does that affect you as you grow your business, right? And it may not only be in business, but in life and at work. A lot of times, you know, at work, I remember when I was working full-time, if I didn't get a position or role that I wanted, my productivity at work will kind of decline, right? And I kind of stall out, and it will cause me now to look bad on my next review and all those kind of things. So it's all about how you handle your successes and failures. That's how you're going to be able to move forward successfully. That's something I've learned in the later part of my career, and I don't let anything that I do, I try my best not to let my obstacles or lack of failure or lack of results affect how I produce the next day. It can be difficult, but in order for you to grow, you have to look at those failures or the lack of results as a way to grow. Look for opportunities within those failures to grow. So hopefully you find some value in this video. Hopefully you can connect with this message. If you can, drop a comment, as I said below. You can always connect with me over at colinyearwood.com. Like and subscribe to the channel. And thanks for checking it out. Talk to you soon. Take care.